name's Samuel Bistrian. I'm the founder of Roma Boots. We're a buy one, give one rain boot company. For every pair that we sell, we donate a pair to street kids and orphans around the world. I grew up in a very poor village in Romania with 11 siblings. And we had the opportunity to come to the US after the Communist Revolution. My oldest sister went straight from Chicago. That was the first city that we lived in when we came from Romania. And she came to Dallas and went to CFNI. And so after her, other siblings followed suit, and then it was my turn, and I came and sort of followed in the path of my other siblings, and then from there to DBU. I left CFNI wanting to change the world, you know, and so I went to Cuba, Panama, Colombia for 6 months doing mission work. In fact, that's where the seeds for Roma Boots were first sowed. But then I knew I had to put sort of I needed to add more structure to that, and I think DBU provided that for me. After working at Neiman Marcus for nearly a decade, I said, okay, it's time for me to combine my love of fashion with philanthropy and do something more meaningful, you know. It's very humbling to look back over the last 22 years, you know, from a small village in Romania to living in the projects in the US when we first came here, inner city Chicago violence, to being on welfare, to going to CFNI, DBU, working at Neiman Marcus. The last 20 years have been a wonderful preparation, so I could be doing what I'm doing right now with Roma, you know, changing the lives of children around the world. Here's what DBU did for me, and I'll be honest with you. It allowed me to realize that education is paramount. It is, and it's not difficult. After I went through DBU and I saw what a great school like that is Christ-centered can offer somebody, I said, I could help all the children in the world, but if I cannot educate them, I don't know how successful I would consider Roma Boots. The best way for us, I think, to eradicate the cycle of poverty is through teaching these kids, educating them. And so we stuff the boots with school supplies, and that's basically the answer to solving poverty. We've received tons of publicity, from Forbes magazine to Huffington Post to Harper's Bazaar, fashion magazines to Good Morning America, the Today Show. We've always received a lot of publicity. We've never solicited publicity. We've sort of been on the vanguard of this buy one, give one movement. Over the next 5 years, we're gonna see a lot of growth internationally. And we really want to start our first learning center. We want to be able to have these learning centers where we're teaching these kids in these villages how to read and write. When every child that we give boots to, or all these children that are living in poverty that had any contact with Roma Boots, when their lives have been fundamentally changed, then I would consider Roma success.